Kanye West and Bianca Censori are done. Or maybe they aren't, depending on who you ask.
Wait till I get my money right.
But if the reports are to be believed, Censori has packed her bags and said, that's it. And the reason? Well, let's just say Kanye's latest antics finally crossed a line she wasn't willing to ignore.
With former hip-hop star turned chaos agent Kanye West. Now, according to reports, the former designer's marriage has hit a dead end.
Apparently, the swastika shirts were the last straw. A source told the Daily Mail that Censori made it clear this is not who she is, and she refuses to be tied to the controversy. West, on the other hand, seemed unbothered. He allegedly told her that he has dominion over her, and that he's still selling those shirts. Let that sink in for a second. Now, if Kanye thinks this is just another fight and she'll come running back, he might be in for a rude awakening. Right now, Censori is reportedly done. And it's not just talk. Both sides are already shopping for divorce attorneys.
Has allegedly sought legal counsel for a divorce. Now, reports claim that his wife, who has expressed support for Israel, was pushed over the edge by Ye's swastika-themed merch stunt.
Of course, in typical Kanye fashion, there's always another side to the story. A rep for the couple denied everything, saying they're still together and even planning to celebrate Valentine's Day. So, is this a breakup? Or just another headline in the never-ending West saga?
Hi, yeah. You guys were great, man.
This split, or non-split, comes right after their headline-grabbing moment at the Grammys. If you missed it, here's the short version. Bianca showed up in a barely there, see-through dress with nothing underneath. Kanye, dressed in black fur, stepped aside and let the cameras capture every inch of her outfit, or lack thereof. The stunt sparked outrage, but Kanye saw it differently. He was too busy bragging about how his wife became the most Googled person on the planet. And if that wasn't enough controversy, Kanye kept going. He dropped anti-Semitic slurs, pushed swastika merch, and paid millions for a Super Bowl ad. Because, apparently, that's what you do when your career thrives on chaos. Yes, Kanye went ahead and launched a t-shirt with a Nazi logo on his Yeezy store. Shopify swiftly shut it down for violating their terms, but not before it sparked outrage. And just when you think it couldn't get more bizarre, West ran a Yeezy ad during the Super Bowl. The ad featured him sitting in a dentist's chair, saying, "So what's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone." Then he casually told viewers to visit Yeezy.com. If that wasn't enough, for a short time, the only item available on his website was a white t-shirt featuring a black swastika. As expected, backlash followed. And just to drive the point home, Kanye then took to X to declare that he identifies as a Nazi. Yes, he actually said that. From a legal standpoint, could Kanye get into trouble for the Yeezy ad? Attorney Kamran Dowlat-Shahi of MSD Lawyers told the U.S. Sun that it's unlikely. He explained that since the ad itself didn't contain anything controversial, there's no real reason for networks to pull it. However, when it comes to future Super Bowl commercials, that's a different story. Networks now have plenty of reasons to be cautious about working with Kanye. Some fans started worrying about Censori, especially after an X account, claiming to be her, posted what looked like a cry for help. But her reps shut that down, calling it fake. Meanwhile, others speculated that she was being controlled by West, but his camp dismissed that, saying she has full control over how she presents herself.
Free will. Some people are saying you're controlling her.
Hold on, yeah. She's tipsy, she's gonna make a big deal.
One source described Kanye as being underwater in a submarine, trying to navigate his way back to reality. That's a poetic way of saying he's completely lost. Another source straight up said, She has to move on. I think this is the end of the cycle for her. Apparently, any official announcements will come from them, not unsourced tabloid rumors. But then there are reports that they've already settled on a post-marital agreement, with Bianca walking away with $5 million and a key to Ye's $35 million house. Now, either the tabloids are making things up, or Kanye's people are trying to keep things quiet. With him, both options seem possible. Meanwhile, according to a report by Blast, insiders claim that Kanye and Bianca didn't put any financial protections in place before tying the knot. Under California law, anything acquired during the marriage is split equally if a couple divorces. And while Kanye has seen some serious financial setbacks, like his Malibu property losses, many of those debts came before he was with Bianca. Legally, that means she might not be responsible for them. However, anything gained or lost during their marriage? That's up for debate.
I don't know. I don't know exactly. As I say, I don't know if this is shocking to anyone.
You saw this coming.
But
this is the non-political version of Elon and Trump. It's gonna blow up.
It's gonna blow up, and just as everyone suspected that Kanye West and Bianca Censori couldn't be really in it for the long haul.
Bianca has reportedly been upset about Kanye's online antics, especially his latest X posts. One insider put it bluntly, "To embrace Hitler is a satanic move." Hard to argue with that. But oddly enough, this same source insists that their split isn't about the Grammys stunt. Apparently, Bianca wasn't bothered by walking the red carpet practically naked. In fact, the source claimed, nudity is exciting. Okay then, if that's the case, it means the real breaking point wasn't about fashion, but something much darker. If this really is the end, it marks Kanye's second failed marriage. The two tied the knot in December 2022 in a secret ceremony, after meeting when Censori joined Yeezy in 2020. But rumors of trouble started swirling last year, and while some said their marriage was not beyond repair, it looks like things have only gone downhill since. This isn't the first time people have speculated about their relationship being on the rocks. Back in October 2024, rumors swirled that they had broken up and Kanye was planning to move to Tokyo. But a few weeks later, they were all smiles on a shopping trip in Japan. If history repeats itself, we might see them hand in hand again in a few weeks. In fact, an insider suggests that Kanye himself believes Bianca will come back to him. But will she? It's hard to say.
But they are
hunting for divorce lawyers. They've been in contact. We know both of them have separately done that. We don't know who is doing this first. You know, whether it's Bianca that's doing it and Kanye's reacting, or vice versa.
Race?
We don't know. But
it'd be the old race to the court.
But they're both hunting for divorce lawyers. May have found one already, each of them separately.
On one hand, she's put up with an insane amount of chaos, so walking away now would mean she's finally had enough. On the other hand, she's returned before. Then again, even the most patient person has a limit, and if Kanye's behavior has officially crossed that line, she might be done for good. But as the internet went wild with rumors, discussions, and even celebrations when whispers of their split first surfaced, Kanye, in a now-deleted post on X, threw everyone off. He reportedly wrote, "My wife has stuck by me through all this." A screenshot of the post was shared by @NoJumper, leaving netizens confused. One user bluntly asked, "Are they getting divorced or nah?" Another chimed in with, "Ye and B aren't meant to be honest." Meanwhile, Kim Kardashian has been dropping some cryptic thoughts about divorce. In a recent episode of The Kardashians, she talked about how people can change so much that they're no longer the same person you married. She didn't name names, but let's be honest, who else could she have been talking about? She also mentioned how tough it is when you don't want your marriage to end, but circumstances force it. Sounds a lot like what Bianca might be dealing with now. So, what's next? If history tells us anything, Kanye won't stay silent. Whether they're truly done or just on another break, expect more headlines, more drama, and more Kanye doing Kanye things. As for Bianca, if she really is out, she might finally get some peace. Or at least as much peace as anyone can get after being married to Kanye West. So, what's really happening? Is this just another chaotic chapter in Kanye's life, or is there a real breakup on the horizon? It's hard to say, especially since his social media activity hasn't exactly been, well, stable. Speaking of instability, Kanye has been on yet another online tirade. From pleading with Trump to free Diddy, who, by the way, is facing serious charges, to making anti-Semitic and racial remarks. It's been one controversy after another. Divorce or no divorce, one thing is certain. Drama follows Kanye wherever he goes. Whether it's financial chaos, controversial statements, or business blunders, he always finds a way to stay in the spotlight. And if this marriage does end, it's going to be anything but simple. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more updates on the wildest celebrity stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss what happens next.